No surprise that Illinois Governor Pat Quinn spent today in Chicago inner city churches.
But it was surprising that Republican challenger Bruce Rauner spent as much time there as he did. Our Chief Correspondent Jay Levine on duty this final weekend of campaign to explain what it all means. Jay?
Well, the governor, was clearly trying to capitalize and organize his base. Why Rauner spent so much time there without cameras in all but one of them could mean he sees an opportunity to do better than most Republicans fare in Chicago. Whether it was the gospel choir at a Southside church or the recorded sound of country at a Southwest suburban Hickory Hills banquet hall, the candidates were in their glory, working their core supporters and soaking in their introductions.
He is for you. He is for me. He is the governor of the state of Illinois. Please put your hands together for the one and only Governor Pat Quinn.
Are you ready for change? Are you ready to shake up Springfield and bring back Illinois?
Diana Rauner's role has increased in the final days, and she seems more comfortable working the crowds. A new addition this morning, 3 of Rauner's 6 children, daughters Libby, Meg, and Stephanie. The reception this morning at New Covenant Missionary Baptist Church was warm, but nothing like the pastors had for Quinn at the 7 inner-city churches he visited, especially St. Sabina.
Let him feel your presence, your power, your peace, and your strength, God.
Quinn's repeated message throughout the day was about his commitment to raise the minimum wage.
We honor labor. We honor people who do the hardest jobs in our society. They do it well, and they should be paid a decent wage.
In the one church we were told he'd visit, Rauner talked about why he was running.
I believe also the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 48. To whom much has been given, from whom much is expected in return. And to whom much is entrusted, even more is expected.
Voting is a #1 act of citizenship. It is where our voice is heard. It is where the government of the money is taken on by the government of the many. We are the many.
Rauner saved his toughest shots for the Hickory Hills rally, playing off Quinn's recent campaign commercials, which always begin, "You know me."
Yes, Pat Quinn, we know that you're a patronage worker, a crony corruption guy, just like Rod Blagojevich. We know you've used our money for a political slush fund. We know you've hired illegally in IDOT. We know you're part of the system. And you know what, Pat Quinn, we know what else we know about you? We're going to vote you out of office on Tuesday.
Both candidates plan to start final day campaigning tomorrow with early morning events in Chicago before heading downstate and then returning here for election eve rallies. Rauner in the suburbs, Quinn downtown. Jim and Mai.
One last full day.
Boy, a big finish to a big campaign.
No kidding.
Thank you.